Hey guys, and welcome back to more Let's Play Alundra. We still got one of these little elf guys wandering around, and we need to kill him. Now that we've done that, a chest drops here, but you can see we appear to be in his hand, Nairu's hand, but you can see the left hand is inoperable, and despite what you might consider this hand to be, this is actually the left hand, because if you look at the statue from the outside, his palms are up. But hey, now we've got a key, and as I stated in the previous video, we do need a key for the room back there, but oh great, now this thing is active, of course. So I'm going to equip Novice Charm. I didn't explain what this did whenever I got it, but this actually causes you to not take any damage from fire, which is really good. Especially in this scenario, he shoots fire at us and spike balls, even though the spike balls tend to hit me more than the fire does. This is one of the few situations where I use the bow, simply because it's really hard to avoid taking damage here, and it's really hard to actually hit him. So, still, you know, there's really no easy way to kill these things. Even using magical attacks, it's still going to take a bunch of hits to fully destroy it. So we're not even going to bother trying to do that. So now it's just a matter of getting back to that room. Jumping across these spikes. In this room, this was the room where I said it will eventually lead us to a place where we need a key. First we've got to dodge more spike balls. Oh yeah, I love spike balls. You know, I'm great at running into those. Like that, I'm great at doing that. I am just an expert at running into spike balls. What can I say? It's what I'm good at. So yeah, there's a gate. It needs a key. It's open. We are great and victorious and so oh. Well, that sucks. We don't have another key. However, now we're in the right hand, and it's the one that's operable, so the most delicate finger obviously being the pinky, and from there we just go from right to left. Not entirely sure what this is doing, you know, as far as the statue goes. It's just kind of, I don't know, extending his fingers, I guess. And, now that that's done, the gate's still not open. Oh, hey, what do you know? Giant avalanche. That's great. Large boulders. Well, if you'll remember, whenever we entered this area of Nairu's lair, there were a lot of boulders up the stairs that were blocking our path, so I can only assume that those are the boulders that just fell, or they're in the process of falling. Either way, let's head out. Let's find out if my theory is correct. Who knows? I mean, it's not like I've played this game before and know exactly what I'm talking about, you know, so let's just find out. Let's just look and see. While we're doing that, though, we should probably heal up. I'm taking a lot of hits here. That statue is... There's just really no good way to fight that statue back there. Just, you know, take hits. That's really all I can tell you about that. So as we step out here... Oh, hey, what do you know? His fingers have extended and released his grip on the boulders, and luckily for us, Alundra moves out of the way automatically. I didn't have to actually manually do that. Which is good, because I'd probably screw it up and take a giant hit. And yeah, more traps. Not gonna bother killing these. If I did kill them, they would remain dead if I left the screen and came back, but since I have Novice Charm on, you know, any damage I'm gonna take from them is completely ignorable. And this room's simple, just a matter of pushing statues out of the way. I don't think you can even really push them in the wrong direction, so it's just kind of tedious in a way. And, oh, yeah, great. That's fantastic. That's what I wanted to see. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So the key here is you have to hit the statues in the right order. You see, if I try to hit this one first, it's not going to break. This is the only one that will. I'm not going to be too concerned about, you know, dodging the fireballs, seeing as, even though they do slow me down a little bit, I don't actually take any damage from that. The only thing here that I will take damage from with Novice Charm on is that giant laser beam from the middle. But since that's extremely telegraphed and completely easy to avoid, I'm really not gonna I'm not gonna bother, you know. It's not something I'm not gonna actually need to put effort toward dodging. It's very easy. As a matter of fact, I don't think I've ever actually taken a hit from that thing. So this is the fun part where we go around and hit statues a whole bunch and just get hit by fire, but it doesn't even matter. It really doesn't. And come on, okay, there we go. Just gonna jump around and tank hits from fire that doesn't actually damage me. Continue smashing things in the face. And there we go. Now, yeah, you could probably have guessed by now the last one that we need to break is, of course, going to be the one with the gigantic laser that he's shooting out of his mouth. Really no surprise there. Good way to do this is to just stand slightly to the left or right of him and hit him with your sword. He can't actually hit you with his laser, but the diagonal damage field of the sword makes it very easy to hit him. There you go, he's gone. And our reward is another key. And no way out. Oh, but hey, from the heavens, we've got a platform to take us up. How convenient for us. And so now, time to exit the area where we are. I think we're like in Nairu's neck or something. I don't know, whatever. And the statues activate again, but again, you know, very easy to dodge, and even if they weren't easy to dodge, I have Navis Charm, making it just so trivial. So the key unlocks this door, now we can enter his shoulder. Yeah. Now we're in his shoulder. And again, we've got another trap. This time it's a timed trap. You can see a spike thing falling from the ceiling, and we actually want to get on top of it. And we don't have a lot of time before that area falls, like right there, and blocks us off. So we need to press the button, not the switch. We don't want to actually flip the switch. It won't actually do anything for us. We can't actually flip the switch. So this room is a situation of pushing things over and finding it difficult to get in between them. And here there is a strength elixir, yeah. But we already have one, and we have full health, so there's really not a lot of use there. Now, the puzzle here is, you can see these two statues, and you can see the one on the right kind of has something blocking the way from pushing it to the right anymore, so we need to push it to the left. There's a switch there, and hey, what do you know? Staircase leading up. So we're in this room, and we're gonna walk across and oh, yeah, now we have more of these things to fight. I love fighting these things, and our bridge is gone too. They're doing formation 42. That's way too many formations that, like, tiny little elves with sickles should have. And apparently formation 42 is just jumping at me, and come on, you need to get up here. You need to get up here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Thank you. They can jump up here, just he's deciding to be difficult. Thank you. Kill all of them. And this statue appears, completely restoring our health and dropping 2 chests. There's another life vessel bringing us up to 40 HP. That's pretty awesome. The one down there contains herbs, and I don't want to go down there because there's no way back up, which would mean I'd have to exit the room and re-enter. And that's just a hassle that I don't want to have to deal with. Here we have Nairu. Nairu himself. And we have to prove ourselves to him, prove that we are allies. How do we do that? Well, you'll have to find that out next time. For more Alundra, I'll see you then.